Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Do you feel we're on the same page?
I think so. That's an interesting question.
This is Liliana, the production designer behind my new short film, Get Up, Try Again. The following discussion is a behind-the-scenes look into our pre-production conversation where we talked about character development, color palette, and certain props we need in order to tell the story. The goal was to make it historically accurate to take place in 2012, not an easy task in hindsight. To give you the elevator pitch, Get Up, Try Again is about a 13-year-old kid trying to land a kickflip for the first time. Now, if you've ever done a kickflip, you know how long it took you. For this project, everything was planned out in Milanote, who is the sponsor of this video. Milanote is my go-to tool for creative development when I have ideas all over the place and when I'm collaborating with other crew members. I've used Milanote on every single project I've done to compile references, mood boards, to-do lists, shot lists, and much more. Sign up to Milanote for free using the link in my description. To get started, we first dive into who our character is.
I want to walk away today knowing what are the key props that we're using. How's your vision gonna look like through what I'm creating? You know what I mean? Like those things that mean a lot to you and like seeing them on set makes sense to who the character you wrote is. That was like my mission and my vision to find those things for you.
Let me give you context of the character because I think that'll be helpful. He's a 13-year-old kid or 14. He's messy, but not too messy, not like over the top.
Because he's so in love with skating, I know that he acts in a way that he has a purpose, right? So he will not be just like not caring about his stuff. And I also feel that he has these, he's gonna take care of his shoes, his skateboards, he's even like his backpack, he's the, you know, like all of these things that will cost him money and resources.
Definitely.
So I feel that that's like a whole different personality of someone who just BS love.
Yeah, there are clothes on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, he's 13, right?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Not to get too philosophical, but I feel like we're always growing, of course, but to create a character that is a teenager is more of like borrowing these things that are, is this me? Is this my personality? Like, that's why I also, like, I really gravitate towards like what you were saying about all of these like skating posters and like, I feel like, you know, those were us surrounding ourselves with, this is what I love, everybody should see it, right? So it's all over the place.
Because I feel like in a lot of the skate pieces that are similar to this, like visually, they always tend to like clutter the room like crazy with like a ton of skate posters and stuff like that. That wasn't me personally, but I do want something between like super cluttered and also not crazy busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of things that I could like see in his bedroom, I would love to have a fish tank, but I just don't think that is like the character.
You're picturing that kind of practical, that those...
Yeah, just like having that like glow from the fish tank. Oh, that's not a bad idea, but how would you get one?
We'll
find
we'll borrow a chameleon.
Okay, that's not a bad idea.
Okay. First note, chameleon.
While Lily and I were discussing what the bedroom set of our character was going to look like, she started her own subboard for the bedroom set in order for her to start visualizing what it was going to look like. We knew we wanted a few things. We needed to find a chameleon with a tank in order for us to have a cool practical light in the room, as well as a MacBook that was period accurate to 2012, and a lava lamp and a piggy bank.
I do like this room. Kind of like this amount of posters and like how they have the hats like this. I don't necessarily want like,
hats. Like I like this. Not panels, sorry, like boards. Sorry, not the person for this job.
Yeah, I could try to get some.
No, but I mean, like, would he be buying them? Would he have those many?
That's true, like as a 13-year-old kid. That's an interesting question.
Because like, yes, I agree that they go, like they would look super neat on the walls, but like, does he have the means?
In terms of that question, no. In terms of would it be nice, yes, but I just don't think like, when I was 13, I didn't have that.
Of course, and that's what we want to like create from, right?
Right. I wasn't buying boards to put on my wall at that age. It was buying them to skate.
To use them, yeah.
So I don't think that's the answer. I do think skate posters, if there was a poster, it would be this one. Like, that's a thing. You'd have something like this as a kid.
It would be cool to actually get old Thrasher magazines.
Write that down on my end.
It's from your time, specifically means something to you, and you feel that it will add to the character, then we find that one.
In terms of actual color, for example, with this image, like it's very heavily stylized, but it is still realistic where it's like that could be a street light and there could be a blue light in there. Even leaning into that with the like set design and...
So what you're trying to say is that trying to lean into those colors.
But also like going back to this image, I like the subtleness of the blue bed sheet.
She took pictures of all the props that she was going to rent and put them into her own board. Then she took measurements of the room as well. That way she can keep her team in the loop of things. Next up, we needed to discuss this shot that I knew was going to be difficult for the entire team. I wanted to somehow show his shoes getting progressively more worn out as time passes.
I actually want to bounce this off you. What color shoes should I aim to get?
That if you want the worn to show
These
more, you should do a lighter color. I think that on black shoes or like dark blue or even like dark brown or gray, the worn wouldn't show as much.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to go with white specifically. I feel that's gonna be like kind of very jarring on.
I haven't decided yet, but it's either 2 or 3 changes. How many should there be total?
Well, the question that we still have to figure out in terms of how many shoes are we getting is how many stages of the wear you want to see. But my question for you is, when do they happen in the timeline? Before he gets the shoes or after he gets the new
That's a
shoes?
good question.
Or we can make a timeline on Milano.
Yeah. We're trying to figure out the timeline of the shoes.
So stage 1, we start with a new pair of shoes. Stage 2, a hole starts to form. And stage 3, it's completely ripped.
Do you feel we're on the same page?
I think so,
Okay.
yeah. What do you think?
I think so too. It's just in order to age the ones that you want the shot for to be aged,
Yeah.
I think that we should get at least 3. I think we can work with 2, but I think it's gonna look very clunk clunk, you know, like
Yeah, you
one
want it
and
to be
then
like
it's dirty.
1, 2, 3.
I want it to look more like, that's what you want, right?
Yeah,
Like
I think so.
to look more like worn like this, right? Like
Yeah.
Milanote really helped us get on the same page for this segment. Next up, there's a scene at a skate shop, and we needed to have a cash register that was period accurate to the 2010s, as well as Canadian money that was from that era as well.
For the skate shop, an old cash register,
oh man, yeah.
because they have an iPad there.
How much?
How much cash does he have, or how much cash is in the register? Or
No,
both?
and how much cash do you want to show?
70, I want to say. Make it look like it's like, you know, he's piecing together 5,
Yeah,
10, a bunch of coins, pocket lint. So I was thinking to have the interaction here. So there's going to be the other guy on the counter here.
And then cash register
So
here.
cash register here. This is the cashier. And then this is Jonah. For a cast, is that like a big thing to do?
No, for us, yeah. For the kid, do you want him to skate with a cast?
I was thinking that, yeah.
Unless you want it to be part of like, you see it at the beginning or you just see it
I
at
was
the
thinking
end?
throughout the whole thing. The skating is no issue. How?
Oh, really? Okay. To do it is not an issue. It's like literally.
Oh, really?
And something that I don't know, I'm not a doctor, is what did he broke? Doesn't matter the specifics, but how high.
Yeah, I think it's like just cut off there. Like
So,
it could be his
some-
wrist.
Okay. So yeah, so like from here to here. I feel I'm ready to go very specific on every set with like, Matt, this is what I was picturing for.
Yeah.
You know, I think we're ready to start like the sourcing and optioning things to you.
That's it for this video, but once this short film is released, I'm gonna make the director's treatment available, the Milanote link, the budget, all that kind of stuff. I wanna take you guys along with my process. So if you like this video, then please leave a like, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and thank you so much for watching.